Here we go, everyone. So wait for some people to get in here. Here we go, everyone. Hopefully the audio's working for anybody that's seeing this at the moment. Welcome in, welcome in. We are getting ready to start round 1 of season 4, British Racing Series, Australia. How we doing, everyone? How we doing? Excited to get you guys in here. Hopefully we can have a good race. Wait for everyone to get joined up in the session. Hopefully we'll be able to start soon. Doing great. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Yeah, I think we're going to see some good action here today. I'm excited for the race. Australia is such a fun track too, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What's the, do we know the total amount of drivers that we're getting in here for the race? We have to. Slowly but surely making their way into the lobby. 18 drivers. Big time. That's going to be fun. I'm excited for qualifying, especially after earlier. I'm pumped. I had a good qualifying earlier at Silverstone. It's me hyped for some racing today. 17 or 18, that's pretty good still. Gonna be filling up. Hopefully we got 17 or 18 drivers at the end of the race. That's what we're here for. Some good clean driving. Thank you, I appreciate that. Dude, this is my first time commentating, so it might be a little rough, but we're gonna do our best. Keep it good, keep it fun, keep it entertaining. We have someone 4th in the world in the lobby. We need to highlight them so I know which user is that. I gotta make sure I spectate them a little bit. We're gonna have to follow them around qualifying. Believe it's Melvin, but I think yeah, I think we'll probably, yeah, if he's 4th in the world, I'm sure we'll figure that out pretty quickly. I see him in there. Here we go. Starting to get filled up in the lobby. I'm excited. Let's get after it. Cooking. Big time. Full quality is good stuff. Hopefully looks like we dropped someone. Back down to 14. Let's go. Of the 10 viewers, we are crushing it for race number 1. Let's just hope we can get these people in here to have a full qualifying. It's not going to be the same without it. I'm excited to get this thing going. Man, I can't believe if this Melvin guy's really as fast as you I hope this Melvin guy's as fast as you say he is. That should be exciting, although he seems to be gone. We've lost him. Yeah, I'm sure it probably has it. I'm not sure either. I don't know if I haven't done a full quali with less than 20, so I'm not really sure how that would work. It probably does split it up though. Slowly working everybody into the lobby. Let's hope we can get everyone in here. Start up the race on time. I mean, if we get the amount of people, I think it's probably full quali. I guess I'm realizing I went and I did some camera angles for each of the cars and stuff, but if we're doing world cars, I don't know if that'll even matter. But yeah, full quality sounds like the way anyway. I think that's the best plan. No, you're good. I mean, we'll need it eventually if they can ever fix their tire wear. Oh, everyone's over here driving with sandbags. Ferrari after lap 10. Tire's about to fall off the car. Yeah, but it's good. We'll have it ready for next time. We got Melvin back in here. Oh, or not. Wait. Oh, he's here. Charles Leclerc. I like that name. That's funny. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We're slowly getting the lobby full. We got 15. We're waiting on one more, hopefully. A couple more trickle in here and there. And I'm gonna have it all on camera. Anybody exceeds track limits, you're getting hit with a penalty immediately. I'm sending the clips to the stewards in real time. You'll be given I'll try to catch that when it happens. I'll try to catch that when it happens. Looks like we're starting up. Can't wait to snitch on drivers. It's good stuff. We got the steward in the chat, following the rule book. Got the pen and paper, camera ready. So here we go. We got 20 seconds until qualifying. I think we were talking about that earlier. We're not fully sure how many people go through Q1 since it's not going to be a full session. I think everyone except for like 1 or 2, I think, is what we said. Make it through Q1 and then it'll get a little bit more afterwards. Got setup this season. You gotta have it. Gotta have it. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. We're gonna have a good race. Who's gonna be the first out of the garage? Who we got get on the track? Not him. Here we go. Get some action. So here we go on a couple out laps. Gotta warm up the tires. Let's see what this, we got someone on the track who's supposedly pretty good, this man right here. We're gonna see what kind of lap time he can throw down. He's rocking the inters, goes off into the grass. Fair enough, saving some tires, he knows what's up. We're gonna get a little bit of lap data on out here to make sure. Some stuff on the screen for everyone to enjoy. Alright, once we get a couple lap times, I'll be able to stack it up a little bit. Once I can figure out who's starting hot and everything, then I'll probably filter it from there. But let's see what he can do here on his first hot lap this session. Got 15 minutes in Q1, so plenty of time here to put a lap in and see how the competition stacks up. Coming through sector 1. He's on inters, so you have to imagine his pace is not full potential here. He's got to warm up. He must be confident in his abilities. He's going to come out there on the inters and put down a... Yeah, it's very possible he might go faster than everyone on inters. He's already starting to catch the man in front of him, so... He's coming in 1:05 so far. This is going to be a pretty solid time on the inters. I'm going to be honest here. We got a 1:19.746, 1:19.79. So 500ths off of that, and we got a 1:21 on the inters. So not the fastest. He probably knows. Definitely knows that he's not. Let's check out some other see what kind of tires some others are on. That way we can get a little comparison. I gotta find this guy's username here. So he come out on the softs, so he's definitely gonna have that time. Let's go over to Puzzle here, see what's going on. Only 3 seconds off with inters. Yeah, he's gonna put on the softs and go crazy. You got Funzel out here on inters too, and he had a little bit of time off of Melvin here on the same tire. So let me see, I'm going the gravel there just for a few seconds. Oh my goodness gracious! That's gonna send him out in Q1 as he takes the wall. Oh my goodness gracious! What has just happened here? That will end his session early. Oh my word. That is a mistake if I've ever seen one. He's going to be out in Q1 after he hits the wall. Oh, okay. He meant to do that. Okay. So he's confident he's going to make it through. He knows he's confident. Don't worry about it. He knew what he was doing. Can't question that. That's not what I meant to click. Let's see some others down here. Just an incident. Absolutely cooked. He bottles the turn. He goes into the wall. I can't believe it. Well, got a few more on out laps here, so we're going to be approaching the 10-minute mark in the session here shortly. So let's see. Let's wasting the softs. Well, I think honestly, it might have been a little bit of a confusing qualifying for everyone, considering it's not a full lobby. So I'm not sure if everyone realized how many, or if anybody would even be knocked out in Q1. I'm gonna be honest. I think we were a little bit undecided on what the order of operations here is for qualifying. I'm not sure if anyone do we know how many people get knocked out? Because I'm not. Yeah, he's gonna be out. He definitely is gonna. I guess I forget his wheel separated from the car, so that might be a hard one to fix up before Q2 starts. Okay, yeah, we're thinking no one gets knocked out. That would probably make sense, I imagine, but we'll probably see some people get knocked out in Q2 here. It's unfortunate that we're going to kind of have a little bit of a slow first round of qualifying here, but it should ramp up once we get into Q2 and Q3, and there's a little bit more on the line here. Yeah, let's get some flex tape, flex seal. Tape him up. He's ready to go back in the race. Maybe send him out there on a... Right, but 16th through 20th is out in Q1, yes, but we only have 15 races for the entire race, so we only have 15 total people, so I'm thinking it'll save everyone. We got Mr. Man here going into the, got Blitz going into the pit here. Let's see if someone else we got going now in an out lap. Got another soft runner out in Q1. I think every race being in the middle is being in a war, so I don't blame you for that. I'm gonna be honest though, one problem we are gonna have is I'm not sure if we're gonna have very many team colored liveries on the cars, but alright, as he goes through sector 1, he finishes with the 27.9. See how he does through sector 2. Alright, he's going to be coming up on the final straight here. Looking at a decent time. It's going to put him in P5 for now. Yeah, broadcast camera 2 would be smart. Should move that around a little bit. You got to test out the water here. We got really no one. Okay, let's see. We got some outlaps happening. I think. Coming through on the intermediates through sector 1. It's hot. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, you're right about that. Sweet, thank you for that advice. I didn't realize that was as you can see, I really don't spectate many races, so this is going to be a little bit of a learning period, but that is huge to know. I don't have to pull up that ugly menu anymore. See, as we got them coming through here on the inters. And Blitz is coming out on softs again. We're only in Q1, and people are quick on their softs. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. I guess we're all in for a surprise at the end if anybody gets knocked out or not. I'm not sure if it will show you the knockout zone or anything like that, but. Well, I think it's not that the whoa, oh, there's a tire in the middle of the track, everyone. Look out. Let's see if we got anybody else coming through here. Someone using the Triple Crown. The McLaren looking good. Commentary is good and the race didn't even begin. I don't know about that. I gotta figure out how to work the cameras first. If I can work the cameras, then we might be onto something. I'm really I don't understand. Why is there a tire in the middle of the road? That's going to cause problems for someone. Can the racers see that? Is that just me as a... I wonder if the people driving are just driving through the tire in the middle and wondering what it is. We got EJ coming through Sector 2 here so far. About to enter into Sector 3. Coming up on some of the final corners of the lap. Yeah, so you were right about my man in 1. He is rapid through the track. We'll have to see how he performs later on. I did not get a chance to check on him while he was driving. He's in the pit right now, so we'll have to come back to him later. But not liking that lap time. Listen, some things you just don't want to risk. In a race where you're competing, you got to put yourself in a position to win. And if you have to put on full traction control, I have to respect you for it, because it's just, is it worth the risk if you're still, figuring out how to be no assist racer? Oh, here we go on another. This looks like an out lap for now. Everyone else in the pits, I'm sure, going to be making their way, maybe to the track for the end of Q1. If not, no big deal. I think we've kind of set up our order going into Q2 at this point. So. That's the first challenge incoming. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't send it into the wall. Alright, here we go. On what will be the final run for this man in Q1. Here he goes. He's coming through Sector 1 nicely. Looking to improve 1:19.7 on the last previous fastest lap. So let's see if he can improve here. He's looking good. Yeah, and as I'm seeing in the chat, you're definitely right. From between second and even all the way through 9th place, which I think were mostly people on soft tires. Yeah, there's less than a second spread, which is impressive. It should be a good race. We're going to have a lot of equal performance. We obviously have, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, their name, Crody. It's the 1:18.5 for his blistering speed. So we'll see if anybody can match that as we get across the line. And what'll put him in a 4th at the end of Q1. So here's our order. It's looking like, let's see. So I'm wondering, did these 3 people at the bottom get knocked out? Because that's big. If not, that means, well, Fuzzle was not coming back for qualifying, but well, you did do a lap. Oh, okay, so these are all DN. Yeah, I guess they don't have a lap time, so that would make sense. But I'm wondering, were they going to be because they have the little red slides next to them, so I'm wondering if that meant they would be eliminated, or if it's just counting them as that because they DNF'd. So yeah, he did. Yeah, essentially. If they would have put lap times in though, would they have still and not okay, yeah. That it is what it is. We're still learning the process here. We got 12 drivers remaining in Q2, so we'll see. I wish it would bottom three's out regardless. Okay. Yeah, see, because if they DNF'd, it's kind of hard to tell if they would have been out if they raced or not. But yeah, fair enough. So we got first couple of cars entering the track. Wish it would let me move on to someone else. Oh, they're not on the track. Let's go to I wish, yeah, I want to see this man out here. We didn't get to see his lap. He had the fastest time in Q1, so we got to see what he's about here. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, look, we're starting to figure it out a bit. Is that too much? That feels like it's covering so much of the screen. Maybe I'm gonna turn that off. I don't like that. It's too big. We don't even really. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We had 15 drivers start in qualifying one, so now bottom two is out. See, but I wish it would show similar to like more, an actual qualifying broadcast for an F1 race where it kind of shows you who's at risk at the bottom. That'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah, we got to figure some stuff out. But hey, we're going to work through it. We're going to get it done. We're going to have a heck of a race out there. Hey, those McLarens were flying today in quali. Maybe it's the paint job. So we got some people looking to set some lap times here. I want to see what this man had the fastest lap in Q1. So we're gonna see. Oh, and as we have a caution already in sector 3. See what we can find out what that's about. We're gonna let this lap go. I don't know what the caution was. I'm unfortunately very bad at the camera, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to find out, but maybe we'll see someone on the wall. And that'll give us a little bit of an idea of what's happened here. Gonna switch to the onboard. Oh, no we're not. Coming through, so our fastest time so far is a 1:19.2. We're gonna have a few crossing the line here and see how they stack up. Wow, so this is a blistering pace. We got a 1:17.8 and a 1:18.3, so 2 great laps there coming from number 1 and number 2 at the moment. We'll see if they stay that way. What's going on? Someone upset about being out in quality, or? Let's see, we got Blitz coming through. I'm gonna switch to someone else here. Let's see if we got. Let's get down here let's see how Nick does. He's on his out lap, close to the end of the lap, so we'll get to see him on his hot lap. See how he can perform. Yeah, 117 flat, 117.04. That is quite the time coming there from Melvin. He's definitely not playing around. Wow, so we're seeing, unlike last session, we have much more of a split between each of the times. We have less than I don't even see a single. Maybe I guess 7th and 8th place have a 1/10 of a second gap, half a tenth. So that's really the closest the entire grid at this point. Oh my goodness, what's happened? What has happened? He appears to be no longer in the session. Out of nowhere. I'm not sure. I didn't see a flag go up, so anyway, we're gonna go back over here. So he comes through in sector 3. We're gonna have a decent time here. Nothing overly fast. Definitely not gonna compare with that 17.0 that was laid out by Melvin, but he's in 10th now, so I'm wondering. So Are you the which car are you? Or which name on the, because I don't see your name in the. Oh, okay, so you're Melvin. That is absolutely unfortunate. That lap time was rapid. With a time like that, you should be fine. As long as well, I guess we'll have to see the race pace, but I imagine if you can lay down a 17.0 in qualifying, you're going to be just fine in the race if you can avoid the inevitable chaos. Let's see, we got, oh, he touches the grass there. Luckily, just an out lap, so time to fix that. On the onboard here for the start of the laps, so let's see how we can do. As we have another rogue tire on the track. All right, here we go. The first couple of turns. We need better than a 1:19.2 to improve on that lap time. So already starting in P3, can't complain about that going into this lap. Getting through sector 2 here. It's a long curve. Oh, it touches the gravel there slightly. See how that affects the time. Dive bomb in the turn 1, classic strategy. He's gonna get across the line there. So he did improve on his time, but it looks like someone came across the line just before and actually beat him. So he improved on his lap time, but then fell a spot because he didn't improve enough, which is definitely unfortunate. We have the current fastest lap driver going out right now. Let's see. This appears to be the lap before the hot lap. So let's see what he's got here. He's going to come down the long straight at the start finish. Got that battery chugging away. Someone has been placed in timeout in the chat, so see if we ever get them back. Absolutely cooked in the chat right now. He's gonna come flying by here. Let's go back into this screen. I like the use of emojis there. Yeah, welcome Philip to the stream. Unfortunately, I know this man, so now I'm extra embarrassed that he's watching and talking in the chat. So he hits a 1:17.6, so improves on the time, stays in first. We'll see. Anybody is going to compete with that. Unfortunately, Melvin is out of the race. So now that's your pole right there, 1:17.0. What a lap. I'm curious to see if anyone will get close to that. Let's go back here. We got Mooey Boy. I don't know about killing it, but I'm trying my best. So, here we go. Last driver on the grid in Q2 who has not put up a lap time, so we're going to have to see if he can get better than a 1:22 if he wants to be ahead. He's going to start sector 2 here shortly, coming through that straight. See, he's hard on the brakes to that corner. Lays off quickly. Maintain this speed. Here we go. The final couple of corners here in sector 3. So we're looking, I think, we'll have to see. This time's going to be close. Getting onto the straight, 1:15. Here we go. He's going to hit a 1:23.9, so it's not good enough to move up from 12th, but oh my goodness gracious, and he loses it on the corner. He hits a little too much curb, and he's going to be out. He's going to be out in Q2, even though I'm not sure that it would have mattered. So I think his time was going to be there regardless. We only have about 30 seconds left here in this session, so not too much to worry about there. as we have some people out on laps, I think, currently. Oh, getting a little jumpy. I know we're having a little bit of ping problem there. We're gonna move on from this view. So, here we go. It's gonna be KG Biz trying to improve from P9 at the moment. Unless Nick, we'll see how Nick is actually just in front of him, so we'll get to see this lap. If he can improve enough, he will. Oh no, and he's gonna lose it through the final couple of turns as we get Nick going across the line. So he improves by almost 1/100th of a second, or 1/10 of a second, I'm sorry. But it's not going to be enough still. So regardless of him spinning out on that lap, he will be moving on to Q3. Yeah, 2 more. So, well, Nick was the only casualty from that round. The other 2 were accidents. Unfortunately, we're going to move into the final phase here. Should be the best one. As I'm going to let this load, I'm going to take a little bathroom break real quick. I'll be back here shortly for the start of Q3. Alright, so I've made it back here. Start of Q3. We got 11 minutes remaining, so almost everyone is going to have to get on the pedal here. We only have 2 remaining cars in the pits, so we're going to see pretty shortly here what everyone's got. On soft tires, it looks like. Can't imagine anyone being on anything other than soft tires. Everyone is white, so it's kind of hard to tell who's in. We'll go to there 7636. He's gonna, I think, be the first one across the line for his first hot lap of this session. So someone didn't do a lap in Q1 and got through. Well, yeah, there was a few accidents in Q1, so I guess it's definitely possible. So here we go. Gonna be starting the hot lap. I don't like the fact that it takes away all of my my stuff when the session switches. Oh, see, we're getting a little bit of ping here. It looks like he goes off, but he manages to keep it on the track. So I think we're just having a little bit of disconnect there, which is all right. As long as the drivers are on the track, we're good. So we're gonna come back up here. This will be provisional pole because he's the first driver out. So you could have guessed, he will have the fastest lap for a short period of time. Dropping some knowledge on everyone in case you didn't know. He's going to set a pretty decent lap time here, though. He's coming through the final straight as he's going to cross the line with a 1:18.7. So not the best lap, but not the worst. We have a couple more people coming across the line here. Let's see. So right now, as it's stacked up fairly similarly to the previous qualifying, we know who the top contenders are. They're all going to be hitting the line here pretty soon. So we'll get to see how this 1:18.7 stacks up with everyone else. Unfortunately, Melvin being out of this session really is unfortunate, considering his time hasn't even been touched. Not liking that time. As Crody goes across with a 1:17.9, so that's going to be good for about almost 0.8 quicker than P2 at the moment. Let's see, let's get out to Blitz and see how he's going to be just starting his hot lap. So, he gets looks like a little bit of oversteer there. Snaps back on the track. So he enters into sector 2. Yo, welcome in. In case you guys were unaware, this is qualifying for round 1 of season 4 British Racing Series, BRS. We're racing out here in Australia. Got 7 minutes remaining here in the final qualifying session of the Australian Grand Prix. It's looking, wow. I'm not sure if there's just some ping happening between the spectators and whatnot, but this is looking rough. I shouldn't be lagging, but I do think F1 tends to experience some desync errors. So let's hope that we can get a little bit better. Because some of these drivers, not much. It just depends, yeah. Some of them broadcast, yeah, maybe you're right about that. I mean, some of the, for example, this guy, I mean, when I've spectated him, there hasn't really been much desync. Yeah, I'll definitely during the race, I'll be more in broadcast, because I just switching it up here or there, because, there's only so much you can do with the cameras. Unfortunately, no visor cam. That would be pretty sweet. We got a few people here who haven't set a lap. We got Kevin going out on his out lap. We'll see what he can do once he gets going. I'm going to take it nice and easy into the grass a little bit. Just got to get those tires warmed up. So only a few chances left if you're gonna. Most people are in the pit right now, getting ready to go out on their final run, I'd imagine. I don't think anybody would have time for more than that. Yeah, this is out lap. He's gonna set a time after this, hopefully. He's a little bit in a weird time area, but I can imagine if you want to get out there a little bit earlier, not risk it. So he's gonna come across the line here, start his hot lap. So let's see what Kevin's got in the tank here. Oh, and just like the quali from today, how it went, I thought it was awesome. If that's what you're meaning. I thought it was very entertaining. I was kind of hoping, a little bit wishful thinking, hoping that Verstappen wasn't going to be on pole, but I'm glad to see a lot of the field was pretty close. It wasn't nearly as lopsided as it has been in the past. McLaren, Ferrari's starting to look pretty good. McLaren, I don't know what in the rocket ship they got going on now, but I was a little disappointed with Williams. They were rapid in the practices. I mean, they had a decent qualifying. Albon did, but I think I speak for a lot of people when you say would have been. I was expecting a little bit better as Kevin's gonna. Oh my word, he's gonna come across and hit P2 1:18.2 for old Kevin. It's a good time there. Let's see. Everyone's gonna start coming out here. We got our race leader still in the pit, so I imagine he's gonna be. He may just sit on this time, as a matter of fact. We have a caution, so I can't see exactly how much time is left, but Blitz is getting ready to start his hot lap. Sorry, it's like not fully. I wish it would be, the camera would be more in order of people on the track, because I guess it is sort of. It's just since everyone's kind of got white dots, it's hard to see who's who. So you got a few out laps finishing up here. Biz is coming through. He's about to give the lobby the biz. See if he can put up a solid lap time here in Q3. Alright. Oh my goodness. It's 7-lap old tires. He's coming out on his out lap. So yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. Thank you for mentioning that. Let's see. Cover the cross with a 1:19.3. Not too shabby. And at this point, you have to be proud of yourself. You made it to Q3. Wherever you stand here, you're in the top 9 for the race. So that's not a bad place to be. Oh no, Kevin bended into the wall in the pit. I appreciate the love in chat. Kevin bended into the wall. I can't believe it. How many people have bended so far into the pit wall in qualifying? Yeah, he's still gonna remain P2. I guess at this point he'll keep that time since it's already been set, and we don't have any sessions left. So. Hey, and that's a hell of a time to have as well. I would never be mad at a 1:18.2 here in the qualifying. So let's see. We're looking at the current leader. He's coming out here. As we're just under 3 minutes time remaining in the session. So, look at this pace, this guy. Yeah, the race is happening after. Alright, coming through Sector 3 here, we'll see. See how he does. He's looking rapid, though. Not sure if he's going to beat his previous time. However, I don't know, actually. He's looking pretty quick. So he's 1.5 tenths off his previous best, which I don't think it's going to matter for him. He's going to be... Oh my goodness, as I say that, Dominic comes through with the P1, and he beats him by 7 tenths. What a lap. Let's see, who else we got coming through? Yeah, I missed it. That's my bad. But yeah, he came through. Rapid. He's got the Triple Crown livery, so you know he's gonna be quick. Got 1:30 left in the session. It looks like qualifying is gonna end there. Yeah, you know, if you're talking to me, Kevin, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not the first time. That's happened to me in some open lobbies before. People have different names than what, like, from their end and my end. So I don't know if maybe it's like a... I don't know, because it does say it puts you on there as an EA instead of PlayStation or PC. We're going to advance through here. Let's hope we have a clean first couple of laps here into the race. Oh, really? That's strange. Yeah, no, the fresh softs didn't... I mean, P6. It's still P6. It's a 15-person race, so that's not... I want to say, yeah, maybe P6. I shouldn't say that so confidently. I don't know for sure. Interesting that there's different names, though. I wonder if it has something to do with the settings in some way. I doubt it, but... For me? Or, Kai, who are you talking to? Who's got that name? Oh my goodness gracious, and we have a forgotten setup. We'll see what the rules allow a switch. So here we go. We're starting the formation lap. We're going to go on board to the race leader just to check it out, see what happens here. Good luck to everyone. That is exactly right. Let's see how it goes. Four white cars. It makes it a little difficult to move around on the possible strategies. Look at this. Hooking us up. Got the one-stop medium hard. Two-stop. Start on the softs, end on mediums. Hey, but we're thankful for all the reserves that come out and race, because you never know. Heroes. True heroes. They reserve drivers. Alrighty. We're coming up here on the... Oh wait, we're not. We're not at all. We're getting a little bit off, actually. Not sure what I was looking at there. We got Kai predicting a turn 1 crash. Would not bet against him. I would not bet against that prediction at all. We're going to hope not, for the sake of good, clean racing. However, if history has shown anything about racing in F1, it's that there's no chance there's not a crash in turn 1. So I'm going to go ahead and agree. A tale as old as time, indeed. So here we go. We're lined up. We got the red lights, and they are out. We're racing in Australia. Here we go. Round 1 of BRS Season 4. Here we go. Dominic looking quick off the start. Crody in his tail. We're gonna have some good racing here, folks. Look at this. We do have a caution in Sector 1. It looks like the safety car has been out. The pace has dropped. Not sure. We're gonna have to go back and see what happened. I'm not seeing anything too major, so the virtual safety car comes out, but the real question is, why? Yeah, that was honestly a very clean first lap. We have the virtual. I'm not sure what the virtual safety car is our 15th driver, Mooey Boy down there, is DSQ'd before the race even started, which is not the way you want the season to start. You know, you come into this race, you're thinking 29 laps, I'll be happy to make it 10 of those, you know? You can't make it through every race clean. You gotta take the small wins. Oh, we got a bug. Yeah, so that's even worse. It said, I got a message at the top that he reversed when he was parking in his spot, so I'm not sure if that had something to do with it, but that is quite an unfortunate way to go. So we're back to racing here. We actually have a penalty. I wonder if that'll, if I can see what kind of, it's a drive-through penalty. Oh no. Drive-through penalty for our second place driver. That is going to be quite unfortunate. Wow, so that's gonna take some spaces out. We have a couple more penalties dished out to our 11th and 12th place drivers. Let's see what we can do about figuring out what that's all about. We got 3 seconds on both of them. So not as bad as the drive-through penalty, but you're gonna have to take some. That's the kind of things that you're going to need if you're Dominic, if you want to keep someone behind you. Yeah, that is absolutely brutal. I watched a whole quali for a race that I can't even race, and I sincerely apologize. That is just the worst thing that you want to have happen. Not the way to start a season. We have Crody serving his drive-through penalty. That's going to put him out in looks like 11th place. It looks like we have some others serving those 3 seconds. So we're trying to get those penalties wiped off. Unless we have a little bit of damage back here. Got a long pit coming. I'm not sure. Got there a little late, unfortunately. But Dominic And we got EJ behind him, only 3.7 seconds back. So that's a manageable gap. We're still early into the race, only on lap 3. We got Melvin moving up a couple spots. So let's look at the pack here. Oh, as he gets pushed off when we get to the camera, that is just not the way you want to have racing going around the track. He gets shoved into the gravel there. He's gonna come around and see if he can make up some time now that we have DRS. We should be getting a little bit of a gap closer here between the leader, although it doesn't seem to be that way. We have some more wing damage there. Looks like someone takes a little bit of a hit. Yep, as you can see there, he has a little bit of one of the sides of his front wing is hurt. That is going to be detrimental to his pace. We'll see you later. Sorry to hear about the race. Is it too early to call this man Dominic Verstappen? It's at this point, he has already gained a 6.1 second lead. 5.9 now. We're going to have some people passing on EJ here. He's going to have to pit soon to get that wing damage fixed. You can't keep that up. That is going to be hard to deal with. We're going to go further down the pack here and see what's happening. We got what seems to be a battle going on. Oh my goodness, as he executes the switchback and he gets around him actually, fighting for 10th place here. Or 9th place, I'm sorry. Coming around that final turn, we're going to have some DRS. He's just a few tenths outside of DRS from the car in front, it looks like. Oh, he's a little bit more than a few tenths actually. Going to miss out on that DRS, which is going to give Crotty the advantage here coming around. He's on the hard tires as well, so he has a slight disadvantage, but if he keeps getting towed with the DRS, it's going to help him in the long run here. See what we got. We're moving further down the pack. We have a 20-second gap, so they've lost quite a bit of pace here. I know a few of these people have been in the pit. We have EJ coming out. A few penalties being served at this point. Let's get a little bit of an update on that. All 3 seconds. So we're having probably some track violations, I imagine. Quite a bit of spread here on the tires. You got a couple people out on some softs, and then a little bit more of a mix between hards and mediums. So a little bit of different strategy, which always makes the race interesting because you never know what could happen. So again, we have a couple penalties handed out to people. We already have 3 drivers who stopped. And again, we could have some drivers getting lapped here. Dominic is rapid on the straight. He's catching up. He's coming down to what looks like, well, actually no, I'm mistaken. He's not even close to lapping anyone, but by the end of the race he might be. Colors are throwing me off here. I don't know who's on what team. Let's just hope that EA can get this tire wear glitch fixed sooner rather than later. Welcome in. Melvin, let's get up there. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a battle here for second and third place is going to be kind of tight. They're going to be working their way, closing in on Dominic up there. We're going to have to see how that goes. Let's see what we'll keep some interviews. So we got Dominic. Oh my goodness! If Melvin is catching him on the hards or what? That's what happens. Doesn't seem to be though. Dominic has gained a little bit here. We got the safety car though. This is going to be huge. DNF. What's happened back here? We're probably going to have some damaged cars. I'm not sure if he spun out, hit the wall. Terrible at the camera work. So what's going to happen on this safety car restart? We're going to have the pack is all going to be back together. So on lap 8 here, so you start to see the first few drivers trickle in behind Dominic up there in first. Let's see where are we at here? Appreciate you tuning in, Leno. Hope you enjoy the race from what you get to see. So we got the pack trying to catch up here. The safety car out. Probably going to have another lap, I imagine. So we have 2 drivers already out, so that locks up. The worst you could do is 13th. So that means we're going to have some points to hand out here at the end. There's going to be some fighting there in the back. I imagine EJ is going to be back in action after he had that problem with the front wing earlier. So he'll get catch a little break there. I think the biggest loser here will probably be Dominic. After losing all that pace, he had such a gap on everyone else. Yeah, no, definitely we'll be focusing up on the top 3 for the rest of the race. We'll see how the restart goes. Gonna take another lap here into the safety car. We still got BB8 back there, about 15 seconds behind, so let's hope he can catch up to the pack. And also Kane is 5 seconds behind as well, but he should be caught up here. Oh, we got a little contact there in the back of the pack there, the safety car. Let's hope you're not getting any damage. That would be unfortunate. Hopefully BB8 will start to make his way up to the pack here. He's going to have a little bit of a straightaway to make it happen. I'm going to take away that telemetry data for now. May put it back. I don't know. I'm just thinking it might be a little. If I stay in broadcast for the most part, it's kind of a miss. Yeah, I enjoy it. I wish it would give you more of like it still like locks onto one driver. It'd be cool if they had like a helicopter angle or like camera areas that you could set up. Like, I mean, it sort of does that already, but it's still so locked on the first person. You get a little bit. I feel like they could have a little bit more variety. We have a little bit of a pile up here. Look at this. We're at 4 wide back there. We're going to return to racing pace here. Melvin's going to look to make a move early. He's going to go around the outside there, wheel to wheel. See who can pull out here. Who's going to break later? So far, Dominic. Dominic maintains, but Melvin with that sweet switchback going into the chicane there. He's going to come out on top. Is now Dominic's getting challenged by Blitz back there, who has to back off. Got a little bit of contact. We're going to get onto the straight. See what we can do. The green car looking sweet out there on the track. So only 5/10 are separating the top 5 racers right now. That's good to hear, because that means when we get DRS back in here, we're going to have a little bit of a train and some overtaking could happen. It's always fun to see. As it looks like Melvin, I'm not sure if I just didn't see that before, but he's picked up a penalty. 3 seconds, so goes off the track limits there. Is Melvin the new Verstappen? That's what we're going to have to ask ourselves here in the coming laps. As he's going to try to grow his lead, but Dominic sends it down the inside, and look at this. He's going to get... Fuzzle's going to have a little bit of a peek on Melvin. Look, oh, he gets into the grass a little bit. This is going to be absolutely electric as we get into it here. Dominic retakes the lead. Who do you think you are? I am. That's what Dominic has said coming into this lap here. He wants to be the new Verstappen. He's taking the lead by a little bit of a margin here. He's almost going to have... trying to open up a 1 second gap before DRS is reactivated, but I don't think that's going to happen. We all gonna go ahead and wish Kai in the chat good luck there. Your exam. Everyone hates those. So we got a tight little battle for first place here all of a sudden. Only 2/10 behind. They're going to come through the first sector. Looks like Fuzzle is just going to kind of bide his time behind him here. He's waiting to make a move. He's coming around on the inside here. It looks like Dominic is going to give way there. He doesn't really want to fight that battle right now. It's not worth the risk this early in the race. Melvin's looking to get back within a second here. He's started to fall behind. As you can see, Fuzzle actually came through with a huge play. He was already in the lead, but managed to snag the DRS zone before making the pass. So he's able to gain a little bit of time. Time through the third sector. We're going to come through. Starting on the lap 13. We are almost halfway through this race here. As you can see, the drivers are really hoping to stay within DRS here. That's going to help them out majorly, as Melvin's going to get back into the conversation here using the DRS from Dominic in front. So this should get pretty interesting here on the straight. We're going to have some more battling here shortly. Dominic makes a mistake. It seems like he's lost some time there through sector 2. He's going to barely manage to stay within that DRS. He's going to try to make up some time here on the straight. Hits the corner nicely. He's going to catch DRS again, so he's moving back within in a good time. He's going to have to hit some nice corners here, though. He doesn't want to lose time again, or else he could get out of DRS zone into this next lap, and that would be bad news. He is going to stay, and here comes Melvin, actually. He's going to be able to potentially make a move here to try and move up into second place here. Not yet, though. He's still a little far out. He's 3/10 off Dominic. Got a little bit of fighting here in the back of the pack, it looks like. And one of our top performers in qualifying looks to be struggling there at the bottom as he's in the pit again. Crody. Not an ideal race start for him. Yeah, it is potentially, and we'll see if some pit stops here could potentially change the way things lay out, because Blitz is looking to get back within striking distance. He's about 3.5 seconds out right now, so we'll see if he can. But these top 3 are definitely duking it out here. They're all going to be back within range of each other. There might be some moves made here on this next lap. Oh, look at that. He sends it. Oh, there's contact. As Melvin's going to move through and Dominic into the pit lane. Wow. Yeah, he's going for the undercut. The contact was a little interesting there. There was some bumping as Melvin sent it up the inside for trying to get around him there. Nice pit stop here from Dominic. He's going to be in 8th place, so he's going to try to maintain some speed here as he works his way back up to the front. Let's move up now. So actually, that contact has really opened the door for Fuzzle here. He's gained a 1 second gap. It's just probably going to get dropped here. I think Melvin stayed in DRS range. So Melvin's going to try to get back up into position here. We have our 3rd place driver now, is because of that pit from Dominic. We really only have a 2-way battle for first at the moment, but eventually these guys are going to have to pit. We'll check some tire wear here. So yeah, look at that. Melvin is on 14-lap hards, whereas Fuzzle is on some 8-lap old soft. So both of them are going to have to be pitting here shortly. As you can see, most of the bottom of the grid here has gone for an undercut. We have Dominic, Blitz, Crody, Kevin, and BB8 all. BB8 is quite a bit behind, so I'm not sure how much that's going to help them. But these other drivers are going to have some spots to move up here once these top dudes have to go into the pits. So we'll see how that works out. You can see Melvin made a move. He makes it into first. Fuzzle does not want to give up that place, though. He's going to fight back, and he gets him back on the next DRS zone. They're going to come through into Sector 3 here. Let's see. It's going to be interesting when these guys decide to pit. As Melvin goes back, we've got some battling here. He gets sent wide a little bit, but they're going to be wheel to wheel. Oh, Fuzzle's going to have to concede that now that he's, oh, and there goes Melvin into the pit. So let's see what Fuzzle can do here. He's going to have to really put on the pace. You can see he's blinking, so I don't know if that was the smartest decision to stay out. We'll have to wait and see. Melvin is probably going to drop a few places here. Let's see. He's, oh my goodness, and they almost touch on it when he comes out of the pit lane. He moves back to fourth with Dominic on his tail now, so they're going to probably be working together here to get back where they were. You can see Dominic undercuts Blitz there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Blitz. That's Slender. So he's going to get passed by, and these two are going to be fighting to come back up into the lead. Whereas Fuzzle, I imagine, is on the verge of pitting. He's going to come around these laps here. Let's see what he decides to do here, because this could be an interesting. Okay, so he dips into the pit lane there. Now our race leader is going to be EJ for the time being. Maybe. He looks gets a little wide there. Let's see if he, oh, I don't know though. It's going to be close. Puzzle coming out from the pit. They are steaming up behind them. Oh, they're going to be wheel to wheel on the exit. Okay, so EJ gets passed by Melvin. He's in second place now. Melvin moves up into the lead. Got some penalties though. That's going to be big if we can get some pace here. Alex is just looking for the gig. He wants to sit in the box. We get to watch the race, then we don't have to be good at driving. So our race leader is going to move to about a second ahead, although he loses that pace as he comes around the corner. Fuzzle drops back a few places, actually, I think. So he's going to have a little bit of work to do. He's going to be a few seconds outside of the lead. Now EJ is dropped over 1 second behind. I think he's going to lose out on DRS, and that is only going to go to help Melvin out here. Oh, EJ actually sends it into the pit along with Slender, so they're both gonna drop here. Fuzzle's got some work to do. He goes in, oh my goodness, he lost the front wing. He's in the pit as well. That is not good. That is not good. So we got a safety car, which is helpful, actually. More helpful than when I thought he just had to pit and replace his wing without a safety car. So we're going to have a little bit of break in racing here. Everyone's going to get to catch up. We'll get a new restart and hopefully some good battling up at the front, because it has been an absolute blast so far here in round one. Australia. Well, luckily for you, Fuzzle, you're going to have some time. So we had a little situation earlier. It seems one of the racers had a little bit of a moment there, if you will. Unfortunate situation, but And we have some rear wing damage, it sounds like, from Fuzzle, so that is not good. Unfortunate way for this race to go. We'll see if he decides to stay in, as Dominic is also DNF'd, so potentially 2 of the top 3 racers so far will be out of this race, and that is an unfortunate way for this round to go. Only time will tell. Maybe someone will challenge. We have a couple more people going into the pit here. So we're going to go another lap on the safety car as we approach the end of the race here. We only have 9 laps remaining. More like 9.5. Classic BRS incident. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes stuff like that, you just can't help. Oh no, we have a screen freeze, it sounds like, for Fuzzle, and he's now back into 9th. That is unfortunate. So it looks like we'll have the safety car in as our camera is locked onto someone else suddenly. Alright, well, let's see how it goes on the restart here. I'm sure Melvin will wait to get the pack going here. Let's see if anybody can manage to challenge the paces. It looks like he's going to have quite a gap going into turn 1. So we'll see if the rest of this, we're going to move away from our first place racer for now. He is a 2.5 second gap, so we want to see some action. We'll be back. And the fight for second place is a little bit more exhilarating. So we got EJ and Nick battling it out. And we have another safety car, as this race has just turned into chaos here. Front wing gone for Kevin. That is just not what you want to see here. So once again, we will be look at EB8. Yeah, he is ghosted out, so 0 rear wing. Yeah, and a DNF from Fuzzle, as the rear wing is a little too much to handle. We don't blame you there. There's 7636 also seeming to be out of the race. So we're going to have a few people go into the pits here. Imagine we'll see some soft tires coming out, as the top 5 drivers all have 3-second penalties, so not as much. Oh wow, much more than 3-second penalties. We have 3 seconds for the leader. 14 seconds for Nick. We have a drive-through Vercane. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Wow. So we have quite the race going on. We'll go ahead. It looks like everyone's on pretty unused tires. So I imagine everyone's going to go the rest of the way here. So tons of penalties to be handed out. There will definitely be some switching. Yeah, that is going to be something you'll have to talk to some stewards about there, Puzzle, with the place. Because, yeah, BB-8 is definitely an AI car. But we're going to have the pack all together here shortly. I'm not entirely sure how all these penalties get enforced if we leave what the on-track things are, or if there's going to be some more deliberation about that afterwards. But as it stands now, there is definitely going to be some shifting here with the finishing. Yeah, they're going to have some entertainment for sure. The end of the race here has kind of become chaotic, so we'll have to see how it goes here at the restart. I think, oh boy, we are going to have, it looks like almost some contact there under the safety car. Everyone's getting anxious to race. Oh my goodness here. So we're waiting on the safety car. Hopefully we'll have some challenging for first place. I'm not entirely sure that it'll matter because our second place driver has a 14-second penalty and several drivers under that have penalties as well. So it's really going to come down to the time interval here at the end. We're going to start without the safety car on lap 24. Going into lap 24, I guess. We'll see how the leader decides. Overtake of the season from Kevin. We'll have to see that. We'll have to see that. Just want to say a quick shout out and a thank you to the 8 people that are watching right now. Appreciate you tuning into the season opener of Season 4 BRS Racing League. I think we have Bahrain scheduled for the 15th, so that'll be the next race. So hopefully we'll see you guys back here for the next one as well. We start to get to the finish here. We got about 5 laps left. So Melvin has gained another decisive lead here going in after the safety car. He's really been able to put the pace up. It's unfortunate that some of our top runners have managed to DNF due to collisions and whatnot. But we appreciate the racing that we saw. up till their unfortunate moments. So let's go, we're going to move back in the pack here because Melvin seems to have this under control. We're going to go look at that fight for second place. Across the line, even though I think these penalties are going to make everything a little easier. So we got 17 seconds and a 10-second already. And we got Crody back there clean, so that's looking good for him. He's going to catch some time. Potentially could move all the way up to second place here once the penalties are enforced, if he can keep it clean here for the rest of the race. But for now, we'll just pretend as if these guys are fighting it out for second, because that's what we're here for, the driving on the track. So we got three lads out here fighting for second place. EJ's made an impressive comeback since his unfortunate wing damage earlier on. So he's going to look to make a move here on blitz. Nick sort of coasting ahead. BRS not activated yet, so we're going to have another penalty at the top there. Kane with an additional 3 seconds. So that's going to go against his time. Oh, here we go. Blitz looking for a peek around the outside. He's going to go wheel to wheel with him. He's going to make the move. Great exit. He's going to slide by. EJ is also going to get by, but that battery's blinking, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to keep that. Oh, as he looks to go on the inside, and he's going to get taken out. Looking for the aggressive move there and paid for it in the end. Unfortunate. There's a collision now. It looks like we're going to have a caution momentarily, but I don't think anything too serious, so we should avoid the safety car, luckily. Dominic Verstappen was caught up in an accident after, I think, his pit stop, unfortunately. So he's been forced to DNF, along with Fuzzle also being caught up in some safety car shenanigans. And so he had rear wing damage, and he's also had to retire. So we're having our top racers, aside from Melvin, have not made it. As now we have a little bit more of a spread here between second and third and fourth and so on. So we're going to go back here. We got the fight for sixth. We have a little bit of a gap here. We have so many penalties. I'm not even going to look at them anymore because it's all just going to be too confusing that way. We're going to forget about the penalties for now. We'll sort that out later. Right now, we're focused on track. We got a lot of lights flashing up there. Some BRS has been getting dumped here in the... Oh my goodness, and he's going to cut the track like it's not there. Try to go for the overtake and lose some time doing that. And he's actually going to get passed here by EJ. He's going to come flying by him. So he's going to look to make back up some places since that unfortunate spin out earlier. Going for, I want to say, second place. As Crody has now moved into position to potentially win the race, as he's really picked it up here. I am going to go back to the penalties, I know, just to see here. So we have, from the leader, he's 8 seconds back. If he can pull that within 6 seconds, so we'd have to gain quite a bit of time here in the final few laps, but we're going to have a caution. And that is going to make things a lot more interesting. I think we avoid the safety car, though. So what's happened back here? We're investigating. There's a front wing gone. Non-existent for KG Biz. Kane is lacking the pace back here. He also appears to have some front wing damage, so it's going to be unfortunate. We have a little bit of a chance here. The leader is gonna make his way through Sector 2. Yes, he can. He can win, but he's gonna have to pull it. Let's see what these penalties are again, because the leader is gonna have a 6-second penalty, whereas Crody is gonna be 10 seconds out, so he'd still have to make up quite a bit of time. This final lap here. But he is definitely gonna lock in, it looks like, a second place. So our podium is gonna be Melvin, Blitz, and Crody, given the circumstances currently. So let's just see how it plays out. Who knows what could happen? Melvin beginning the final lap of the race. It's a little bit more than beginning. He's getting through it. He's about to start Sector 2 here. So you got Blitz coming through as well. So here we go. Melvin appears to be the Season 4 opening round winner, the Australian Grand Prix. Great race, managed to stay fairly clean as far as accidents some of the other drivers had. Quite unfortunate, but overall a great race, and I'm sure he's excited to have that. Boom, crosses the finish line. So we got Blitz coming through in the final turn. Oh, potentially Nick goes by him, I think. Oh, wait, what's going on here? We have all these people are already finished. No wonder. I don't know, but the standings are going to be as I said earlier. So we got Melvin first, Crody second, and Blitz coming in at third. A few more to cross the finish line here. What a race. Congratulations to the winners, the podium drivers, and everyone for an overall great race. It was a good race. GG's to everyone. And there we have it. Was a wild race. A lot went wrong there. The ending was quite chaotic. It started out much cleaner, I think, than anybody would have anticipated, but it ended up being pretty good experience. I appreciate everyone tuning in, all of the 10 viewers. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We're going to get the results here before we end everything. So we got Melvin, Crody, Blitz, Slender, Nick, EJ, Kevin, Kane, KG Biz, and the AI, who probably will not remain there. We'll go ahead and call it for now between last few. 10th place up for grabs. And there you have it. The race is decided. Got quite the penalty layout. Wow. Oh my God, what a list. They're gonna end it there though. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Good race, good race. We'll see you guys next time for Bahrain. For now, it's been Brandon with the commentary on the race, and I will see you guys next time.